You probably tried to create a course in 4 to 6 months, creating lessons, but it created you $0 in revenue. What I'm going to show you, this one guy, Iman, you probably know who he is. If you search him up, you probably know who he is, right? What he does on this monetized funnel, I call it, right? Monetized funnel that he's currently doing right now, which he does these workshops, gets them pre-sold on 15K, 40K before he launches the real big thing. So the monetized funnel, like I said, monetized funnel, I'm going to talk about here. So what is monetize? Monetize is a program, like a high ticket program, and where right now it used to be 1,000, and then monetize 2.0 went up to 2,000, and then now he has these workshops like this year, not this year, but like when this post is going to be in next year in 2026. So he's going to have these workshops in 11/1, which that's January 11th. And that's how he kind of sells his big thing. So he got, and I'm going to show you depth how he does it with the content to the workshops. And yeah, so it's called monetized funnel. And then you got the content mechanism. And this is what kind of goes in the content. Primarily, it's going to be on YouTube, right? If you went on his events before, he did one, and then he done a second one. Now this is like 3.0 he's doing right now. So basically, I want to talk about the content, what he does. This is like before, and so let's talk about growth content, right? Growth content. What growth content is basically, for example, Iman Gaji buys a jet. It's like lifestyle content, but being authentic, being himself. It's not like you have a day job in finance, whatever, and you teach finance on YouTube, right? But you're not like faking a lifestyle. Iman doesn't do that. I mean, he has the money, he has the, I guess, experience and all that stuff, like having agency accelerator. You know, he ran an agency and then run all this stuff, right? And then here, day in the life of a young millionaire in London. That's another one right here. See? And then nurture content. Nurture content is basically content that teaches your ICP, ideal customer profile, right? 7 AI tools that will make you rich. 7 productivity hacks that make me a millionaire, right? So that's just basic. Nurture content teaches your ICP. Just remember that on YouTube. Nurture content teaches your ICP, targeting your ICP. Growth content is more like you're being unique and you're having a lifestyle, being yourself, you know. And then this is kind of like what he's doing now for the event. Okay, I'm going to go in to reach content. Reach content. What that means is you got 3 pieces. Nurture content, you know what that means. Teaches your ICP. Growth content is more like your lifestyle, being unique in a certain area. But reach content is more posting viral content ideas. That's what reach content is. Posting viral content ideas. So here, for example, he posted this 3 days ago. Despair and come back unrecognizable in 2026. And this other one, you probably have to move this to even read it. Laziest one-person business model to start in 2026. when you're reading that, and then if you're reading this other, let me go back. I think it was like AI tools to make you rich, something similar to that. This is like 50%, you know, reach. Well, yeah, it's more like kind of like not 50, but like 40% reach and then 80%. I don't know the math, but yeah, 20%. But it's kind of like a mix of nurture and reach content on this video, and same with this. In this video right here, let me check. I need to read the title. Smartest route to 10,000 a month in 2026. More based on reach when you're looking at it. And then same thing, reach. Nurture. He talks about like an agency here. And then I would say reach for this, and then growth. But that's like a little idea. Nurture, reach, and okay. And then growth. Growth, nurture, and reach. Remember those, right? When you're posting content. So let me go in depth. I'm going to go in depth in these 3 videos, especially. So this first video is the laziest one-person business model to start in 2026, right? So these are the videos. So this video, how to make 10K a month, it's about this one, and then this one, right? All of them, what I've been seeing on his, recent videos and a lot of his, videos he posted a year ago, he has a similar description like this. Save your free ticket for the 5-day AI income workshop here. So that link, I'm going to show you where it goes. See, like, this is for this video. This is for this video. This is for this video, right? It's pretty the same, kind of like what he's saying, you got different views, right? And then, yeah, and then this video on the end of it, because he talks about like the laziest one-person business model starting 2026. He talks about all these business models out there. But he goes in depth, like this business model right here, AI shadow operating, is like most of the best business model, and he explains why it's the best. And then all these 3 videos, the link goes to here. And here is the free 5-day to copy my AI system and start generating income online in 2026, which is the AI income workshop that he's promoting, which is free. It's free to join. Okay, so you would just need your I'm not sure about like a phone number or email, but that's like the landing page. So firstly, this is what you see. Firstly, you're going to see these videos, right? In the description, you're going to see this link. And after you go in the link, you're going to see the landing page of the actual workshop, right? And then when you actually sign up for the thing, you're going to have access to the AI workshop thing. It's going to have some resources and a WhatsApp group, right? So firstly, what's going to happen, you will get the option to upgrade to VIP, right? Which is an upsell, right? And it's for $95, right? Just one time to access it. So when you're attending these workshops, right? So this one, the free one, that's like do it yourself. So he's going to go in these 5 workshops, and you're going to take notes and all that stuff, but it's more based on do it yourself. But in here, for people who actually spent $95, it's more like a done with you offer here, even though it's not like 2,000, 3,000. people spend. But it's more like, hey, I'm going to go on these 5 live sessions with you an hour before we go on these calls or these workshops. And it's going to be all on YouTube. But I'm going to help you set up the business for you using AI, right? Like, we're going to have AI and then have these other areas so you can succeed, even though it's $95, whatever. So, today's date, when I'm actually showing you recording it here, it's actually the 30th. So, it's not even New Year's yet. Tomorrow, in my time, it's going to be New Year's Eve. So, I got some time. So, these are going to be 11th of January, January 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 18th. And then this usually happens on his events, that he has a CTA to the big opportunity. Okay? Big opportunity. Which, what I mean is to join Monetize. What I think he's going to do. So this is like from last time he did it. So you got Monetize, which you get synthesize, call recordings, WAP, Ghostwriter OS, digital product formula, and then Monetize Mania, which is like a 90-day challenge thing. So yeah, and what I do believe he's going to do that. And hold up. And yeah, that's like something you could do. This only works when you have authority and you have an audience. I know I'm going to say this, that not having a big audience doesn't really matter, but I know, like, running like workshops like this, when people say, oh, here, workshop, webinar, they run off. But what I strongly suggest, if you're working on a course, a ebook, or a community, I strongly suggest you focus on that first. Build social proof, build credibility, and then move on doing something like this. Because I could check for you, because Iman already made. Let me show you very quick. Let me show you, because he got like, I want to say like around 6,000 people joining the VIP, which times that by 95. That's like, he made $500,000 already. People spending $95. It's not a whole bunch. So if another 6,000 people join before, we got already like 2 weeks before the whole thing. So like 12 days from now. So that's like a million, right? And that's gross, of course. It's not like, gross and then pay expenses and profit and all that. You already know all that. What I recommend, you focus on something now, build an audience, build that brand, and then still provide value, that who you're helping.